Yeah, so how about that?
Yeah, well, that I just want to give. You know what? You know what makes it good is that.
What makes it good?
Is the dude Randy from Charleston that my cousin Chris dated. I don't know, dated, right? Dated, right? And
nobody knows this story, so
it doesn't matter. But dated, you know what when we do that, we know.
Yes,
what dated
yes,
is, okay?
yes. I get it. Go ahead.
And the dude totally went off on me. He was like, "This is your cousin," and he's like. It was like, what kind of mixed thing is this going on? And what side of the family is she from? And, oh my, he's like, oh, look at the size of that butt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I could not believe it. And this guy was just going off with his eyes.
So anyway, Michael Che, he was recently, he was at Boston University. He told a Boston University crowd how he received angry messages all over social media after he made the comment on SNL the night before the Super Bowl.
Right.
And so that's one thing about Boston is that everybody holds a grudge. They'll never let you live it down, especially if you're
you gotta apologize. At least make it something. I mean, if it's real,
Yeah, well, he says he's not going to apologize. He won't apologize for any of his outrageous comments because he's trying to act presidential.
No, you know what though? There's a little bit of an underlying issue that people just don't face, and I think there's a lot of it's one of those things where automatically you're going to say, "Oh, you mean like black, right? Like it's a racist thing." I'm like, no,
Boston doesn't just hate blacks; they hate everybody.
We hate equally.
Really?
See, that's love right there. No, but growing up, it was kind of eye opening going from my sweet little town that I was so used to everything being so copacetic,
right?
And then moving to a big city where all of a sudden I was grouped in and mashed up and put into certain categories and certain things. And then I went to live in one of the scariest neighborhoods at the time I could find because that's what I do. Badass.
Speaking of Boston, Lori Rees is watching us from Boston right now, as a matter of fact, and she's cursing all the black people out.
No, she's not.
Because they're racist in Boston.
She's a wonderful human being. She is. She's awesome and good. And she doesn't need to be told
all right.
those things.
So I've got some news about The Walking Dead. We watched the most recent episode the other night, or actually last night, I guess it was. And I can tell you officially when The Walking Dead is going to end as a TV show. It's been revealed.
Has it? Because they screwed up the comic book some, so I don't know about that. According
to the showrunner there, Scott Gimple. Yeah. He says the show's only going to last about another 20 years. That's their goal. Their goal is to make it run longer than MASH. He says he's going to carry it out throughout the entire life of the comic book series.
Well, wait a minute.
He says it should be at least 20 years long.
Yeah, but you can mess up with so much different stuff because who knows what's coming in the new world. It's a new world, right?
And he says they try to reinvent the show about every 8 years is what their goal is. So Walking Dead fans, you got a lot of Walking Dead, a lot of zombie killing and people killing and all kinds of crazy stuff to look forward to.
Oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait to
I can't wait till the season finale. I'm super excited next week.
Are you kidding me? I can't wait for Ass Kicker to get married.
A little ass kicker.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Oh, Lori says she loves everyone, just to set the record straight.
Right, see?
Lori's not the racist. Her brother is.
No.
Okay, it's not her brother.
But I got a couple of names I can call.
Lori, call out the most racist person you know on our show right now. Just put it right there on the wall. We'll know that Boston, there's Boston Strong, where you can put Boston hates, and then you just fill in the blank.
No, that's not true.
Boston hates the Jets.
That's not true.
Boston hates the Yankees.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something, though. We hide our hate so well that's why everybody loves us.
You hide your hate so well because you're just crabby to everybody all the time?
Look at the people that have learned to hide their hate. Look at Dennis Leary. He keeps everything inside.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell anybody how he... It's just an example I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
You want a softer side of telling you how it feels?
Yeah.
What's his face there? Coulson from...
Agent Coulson from The Shield.
Clark.
But you've never talked to these people. You don't know what they're really like. You've only seen them on television.
That's what I'm saying. No, I've seen them in interviews and stuff. I know that they're pretty,
Okay, the only
Conan tells you how he feels.
Yes, and he's very racist.
Extremely.
Yeah, you could tell all the hate just fuming from him behind that desk of his.
No.
Yeah. So.
Hey, listen, I've had relatives and friends and all that, and I've heard it all. I've heard it all in that town.
Justin's still hung up on our YOLO party about You Only Live Once. He's saying Walking Dead themed YOLO parties in the year 2030 when the series finally ends.
Listen to me, Rain Man. Okay.
I hope I outlive The Walking Dead. You know,
what?
He says YOLO parties because the Walking Dead's supposed to last until the year 2030.
Good God!
And I said I hope I outlive The Walking Dead.
Sure, of course.
You know, What are you doing with your bracelet over there? You having a problem?
For God's sakes, you tell me I have squirrel hands.
Yeah, you just mess with stuff the whole time. You're all anxious.
And so I bought this, and it felt really good. And
hold it up so people can see what you're doing there.
And it's like my shiny Patriot. Yay, la, 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 la.
Hold it up far. They can't see what that is.
Okay, look, it's sparkly. It's supposed to be really cool, right?
Yeah.
And I've got small little wrists, and this thing is choking me out. And this is supposed to be like for grown women.
Let me see that.
Enough of that crap.
There you go.
Gone.
You read my mind.
Read your mind? My poor wrist being choked out.
So Uber has the driverless cars, the self-driving cars. You know, Uber? What? You're not down with Uber self-driving cars?
So scared.
What are you afraid of?
Self-driving cars.
What's the thing you're most afraid of about
that the government will take over the car and it'll go into a different lane, and then I'll go into some deep, dark internet, black side of the internet, and they'll sell me.
Well, there was recently a little fender bender with the self-driving Uber car.
Oh, dear.
This recently somebody called the Uber and the damn thing winds up on his side.
Oh, that's lovely.
And so
Davin was driving that one.
Yeah.
There's the Davin. Hi, I'm Davin, and I can get you uberly fast. I can get anywhere. Look at this car go sideways. I've done it before.
Oh my God.
I've tested all my cars this way.
I tell you, man.
That
stuff freaks me out. I'm not down with the driverless.
That stuff freaks you out. You should say, "Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you,
for
universe." For
I don't call Ubers. I like to do my own driving. I'm awesome at driving, by the way. What? I had an accident a couple weeks ago. I know.
Please refer to show 4565665. below.
Yes, but that was in like inclement conditions with the black ice on the road.
That's right.
And that's not racist, by the way. That's what they call it. It's just. You couldn't see the ice on the curve, and so that just happened. What? Racist woman over there?
Look below. Show, right? I think it's like 4 shows below.
Yeah, if you want to call in. Oh, I thought you were pointing to the phone number. Okay.
No, well, yeah, call in after. Look at show 4 below this one.
Yes, I had an accident.
Where my 2 children are in here discussing how their father almost bit it.
But now he's like, I drive fine. Look at that Uber person.
No, that's the driverless car. That's the one that nobody was driving.
So you drive as good as a driverless car is what you're trying to tell me.
I drive way better than that. Let's not get into my driving stuff.
So, how do you crash, though?
I crash fantastically.
Okay, see, that car could be driven again.
I crash like a professional when I crash my cars. That's all I got to say. And I didn't hurt anybody in my crash.
You also didn't, seek out the spy that was trying to take over the world doing it. Okay?
No. You've lost me.
No. If you were looking for a spy and that happened.
Oh, I see what
you're
saying.
Running
out, like I was doing James Bond stuff. Right, of course.
Follow my
That's the only way that she'll qualify me having a spectacular crash is if I'm doing some sort of, secret agent special ops or something with my car.
Because that would be Henny Penny.
Well, I only do that when I have like an Aston Martin. You get me an Aston Martin, I will
never get you an Aston Martin. You wouldn't do that to an Aston Martin.
Hey, James Bond is a shitty driver. He's always crashing his cars all over the place. All right,
but he saves all the English people.
Of course, just the English, of course. So we are officially one step closer to idiocracy.
Oh, please, honey.
One step closer.
Davin, come on. I love everything you bring to this show, but really, we were one step closer to idiocracy as soon as Walmart made it into a superstore. Like when it went to Super Walmart, when it wore a cape, that's when everything just kind of went like.
Okay, well we officially are a step closer to idiocracy because a WWE wrestler is running for mayor of his town. Do you know who Glenn Jacobs is?
I don't.
You know who Glenn Jacobs is?
I don't watch wrestling. I know who John Cena is. John Cena.
Okay, well, Glenn Jacobs, that's not his stage name, so you wouldn't really know that. But he's 7 foot tall, 323 pounds.
Oh, my God.
And most people know him as Kane.
Oh, my mother told me about him.
Of course she did. She watches wrestling religiously.
Oh, she does. It is a religion.
Look at Kane. So Kane wants to be the mayor.
Holy crap! Where is he from?
Knox County. Is that Tennessee? Where is that?
Hey, where was Cain raised?
You really went there raising Cain?
Of course I went there. Where
was he raised? Where's he from?
In Tennessee.
He's from Tennessee?
Yeah, Knox County, Tennessee is. So he wants to...
Dang, they make him big there. Look at him.
Yeah, he's only 7 feet tall.
Oh, my gosh.
So what do you think?
Dun, 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 dun. Nice haircut.
Yeah, right.
Little Eddie Munster thing.
So let's say you're a registered voter there in Knox County, Tennessee.
Okay, what does he stand for?
And you find out that Kane's running. It don't matter. He's Republican, man. Don't matter what he stands for. He's freaking 7 foot tall and he came from the WWE. We're voting for him. God damn it.
Good Lord, he's huge.
Right?
He's enormous. That would be the biggest president we've ever had, maybe.
Yeah. It's not president. It's just mayor, okay? Mayor of Knox County there. So there it is. What? Imagine trying to stick that guy in the parade with the car, with the convertible, stick his head up out of the top like Shaq in that General commercial with the Corvette.
I'm just thinking of everything that takes place, from debates up on a stage, right?
Right.
From debates to holding babies, to shaking hands, to being out with the farmers, to...
So he's going to win. He's going to become the mayor. I mean, how do you not elect Kane in a city the size of Knox, Tennessee or whatever?
Yeah, he's got it.
He's going to be the mayor.
Totally going to be mayor.
So now you're going to go to Canestown.
Canestown.
Right? And if you get pulled over or whatever, if you have to go before the get legislation passed, I don't know, you better go talk to Big Kane or Mr. Glenn Jacobs.
He's lovely. My daughter Candy should go and talk to him.
Now, I don't know him.
Wouldn't Candy and Kane be a cute wedding here?
I'm sure he's a nice guy. But it's just funny to me that it's just,
But why is that? Why are you so upset that it's a...
I'm not upset. I think it's funny.
I think that this guy, you never know. I mean, just because he's a wrestler, these guys are really intelligent. I mean, they did it. Think how intelligent they are. They're so intelligent that they're making really good money off looking really good and keeping in shape and pretending to beat up on someone.
And fake throwing people around.
Isn't that what a politician does?
Pretty much.
So take the muscles away and you've got Congress. I mean, really. And the looks. Yeah. Okay, so take the looks away, the hygiene, and the muscles, and you've got the White House.
Yeah.
So what's so different? I don't see why you're so confused by this.
I'm not. I just think we're a step closer to idiocracy.
I think it's great. Yeah. I think that maybe the White House should loosen up a little bit and start throwing chairs for a living when they start getting angry at one another.
Yeah, they'll have heart attacks.
Gavels? Chairs. Could you imagine? That would be so awesome.
That would be.
We would watch C-SPAN.
I would watch that shit. If you had some guys like tossing things around, that'd be decent. Watch them go after it there.
The WWC. Oh my God! What I would give to see Nancy Pelosi in like a onesie jumping off a thing, and people like.
We need to have like House and Senate Thunderdome. Put them all, pit them against each other and let them fight it out like that. That'd be good.
That's pretty awesome.
But then it would become idiocracy because then only the biggest then all the Canes would be like the president and the Speaker of the House, and you'd have Jesse the Body Ventura. He'd
and you
step
know what?
in there from Minnesota.
Because she's the POTUS, I think she should be up on the podium, like all dressed up and whatnot, like giving the play-by-play. Because she's good. The look is good, the whole bit.
Yeah.
And then they could all just go.
That'd work for you.
Yeah.
Don't
put her nowhere near this guy.
So there was a bit of a kerfuffle down in New Jersey, and
stop. Use proper language.
Rapper Fetty Wap allegedly got into a part of an argument that resulted in gunfire. And the police are called around, 5:30 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and a 34-year-old man and a 37-year-old man both sustained non-life-threatening injuries like to the legs and pelvis or whatever. Fetty Wap, however, came out of the whole thing unscathed. So apparently Fetty was shooting with his good eye. That's all I got. If he was a part of that.
All right.
They don't know for sure, but he was part of the argument where there was gunfire involved. So.
And apparently some of it like singed whatever he had going on down in the chin area too. What the hell is that? Get rid of that crap.
He's been working on his beard for a while.
Damn, boy, since he was 7, shave that shit off. The hell is that? I swear to God, you guys, there was more hair in my daughter's shower the other day.
Oh.
Freaking A, man. She's got like this long tresses. She's got to learn to like scoop that crap up. Like, looks like a giant spider. It scared the hell out of me. I was like, whatever. I mean, I came around the corner. I'm like, what the? And I'm like, it's hair.
Right.
A lot of hair.
Right.
I gurgle. Like, I get that whole
gurgle.
thing. No, I go, because like I went to grab it with toilet paper, right? Because it's all nasty.
Right.
I had conditioner and stuff all around.
Yeah.
And so I'm a mom, but come on, right? So I grab it with toilet tissue, and it just went.
Ew.
And it looks like Fetty Wap's beard. So whatever.
Fetty Wap's beard.
You know what? From now on,
sounds like
that's what I'm going to do,
That's the name of the band. Fetty Wap's beard.
Well, screw that crap. She's 13. Next time that crap happens, I'm going to be like, come and clean your Fetty Wap. And if she's got friends over, they're going to be like, oh. That don't sound right.
Or poke her in the eye and she'll go around like Fetty Wap.
Oh, my God.
That's what you got to do. That'll be the thing. She doesn't clean up after herself.
What happened to him? Did he? What happened with this eye of his?
I don't know the whole story. Haven't been a big Fetty Wap fan for a while. I mean, I'm not as familiar with him.
I am really not like a fan at all.
Not so much? Okay.
Not really.
All right.
No.
So you remember John and Kate Gosling, John and Kate Make 8, or John and Kate Plus 8 or whatever? What? Why do you roll your eyes on this one?
Oh, God. Just the
because they went through a whole big thing. Remember they were like...
nauseum.
Yeah, like they had the whole thing on TLC.
Yes, adorable children.
John and Kate 8 children or whatever.
John and Kate plus 8.
Right. And so they had some sort of legal thing because he got a divorce. They got divorced a while back, right?
Oh yeah, it was horrific and crazy, and then he couldn't find a job, and that was insane,
Right.
And then let's see. So then she took all the children, and then recently I did read the article about her and the children and how they're, progressing because she has some, there's one child that has some special issues, and how she's doing with that and living on her own, you
Right,
know. And
right.
John was just a ding dong. I mean, honestly, he was just kind of a dope.
So John is going to be 40 years old on April 1st of 2017. He's going to be 40 years
wow.
old, and he's got a new gig. He's got a new thing he's going to be doing.
Oh, well, thank God. Now he can, afford these kids. Whew.
Okay?
What's he doing?
Guess what he's doing?
I have no idea. He was selling something at one point, like he was working in a department store or, I don't know, something like that.
No, so here's what John Gosling is up to now.
Okay.
He's going to be starring in New Jersey in an all-male review. He's turned into a stripper.
Shut up. Shut your pie hole.
No, that's real.
What?
Look at him.
Yeah, I
Look at
know.
that
That's
picture.
why I'm making this fuss. Who the hell wants to see that?
John Gosling, Untamed.
Oh Untamed?
Male review.
That man has no personality.
Well, he doesn't have to if he dances around. But look at him. He doesn't look like he's really in shape. He looks like a sumo,
Okay,
like a Samoan or
Okay,
something.
stop saying look at him. I looked at him season after season because I had to because of my job, yo.
Right.
And he's gross. Okay, fine. He's not ugly. You know what I mean? And the
Well,
face and whatnot, there's worse. But have you seen this man on camera? Everyone knows that's what he's like.
Right.
We know that's what he's like. So do you think taking his clothes off is going to make it any better? No.
Who wants to pay to go see that on his birthday is what I want to know. Like, honestly, John Gosling, 40-year-old stripper. How good can that male review be?
Okay, dude. Pick a female that when you look at her, you're like, oh, please, why is this woman even please,
Right.
just go away. Like her personality on TV, when you see her, just kind of why is she on TV? She grates me. She just
Right.
who?
Gosh, that blonde chick, Kellyanne Conway. Kellyanne Conway or the other one, Ann Coulter.
Do you think she would make a good stripper?
Of course not.
That's what I'm saying. Tripping all over herself. Trying to be all
Kellyanne might,
that.
in a really dark space, Kellyanne might make a good stripper, but Ann Coulter, no.
Kellyanne might because that little thing she did on the couch.
Right.
Her legs look
She
kind of
has
cute.
some she's a predisposition just
With
some
lights
skills.
just right.
Yeah, she might have some skills
couple
in
of
that.
tequilas.
A little bit later on. You never
she
know.
Can, let
she
go,
she might
right?
let her freak out. Yeah.
she might.
But Ann Coulter, no.
No, she's just no.
Not so much. That doesn't do it for me.
No.
So your point is he's your Ann Coulter?
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much?
the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of celebrities that are genius level celebrities.
Yeah, I know, right?
People that you weren't
Mensa?
even aware of. Yeah, like the joined Mensa and stuff. We all know Sharon Stone is one of them, right?
Yep.
There's a whole list of them that just recently came out, and they revealed their IQs and the things that they've done. I didn't know Sylvester Stallone had 160 IQ, the same IQ as Albert Einstein. Back when he was in Rocky, he had that IQ.
Well, that's great because he's kind of looking like Einstein at the moment. If you let that hair grow out and didn't do all the coloring and whatnot,
Lisa
see it.
Lisa Kudrow's reported to have an IQ of 154.
Okay, another one that you think is a total ding dong, right?
Right.
Well, her roles lend to being a dork.
Kate Beckinsale from Underworld. She studied French and Russian literature at Oxford University.
She's so great.
Jodie Foster.
Yep, I knew that one.
She learned how to read at the age of 3. Did you know that about her?
I knew everything about her. Yes.
All that about her.
Because she was in Taxi Driver at night,
Right.
9, 13, something like that. I don't know.
And Ken Jeong, the guy from, he played Leslie Chow in The Hangover. Remember that guy?
Really?
Remember that? He is in the starring the ABC series Dr. Ken, where he
Sure.
created, wrote, and produced based on his own experiences as being a working doctor.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know he was a real doctor.
And of course, Mayim.
Yeah, we all know Mayim. She's, neuroscience and all of that.
And she's just awesome.
Gina Davis has an IQ of 140.
I knew she was really smart too. And Glenn Close, I think. I'm pretty sure Glenn Close.
Yeah, I don't have her
She
picture
likes to
up here,
cook
though.
rabbits, and she's really smart. And she makes things out of dogs.
Right.
Yes,
That's good to know.
puppies. Yep.
Anyway, there's some smart celebrities there for you.
That's really
So.
interesting. That is just okay, yeah. All right.
Well, he's smart enough to know to play to the base,
But all
the
those
base audience.
people act in a way that is not
contradictory
very,
to who they are.
not even contradictory, but I mean, Kate Beckinsale.
Right.
Your mother, my mother, your my parents, a lot of my friends will not look at anything that has anything to do with vampires, werewolves, zombies, that kind of monster type thing.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale, known for mostly, underworld and
Right.
playing all those roles. Meanwhile, genius.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that about her either. That's
You didn't
pretty
know
cool.
about what?
About her being a genius. I didn't know about Kate
Yeah,
Beckinsale.
but it's like, right, you think and you're like, whoa. And how
Yeah.
many people are out there that are? They're just really don't know it. I mean, they're really good at something and they continue to do it because they were kind of forced to do it.
Yeah. Well, it could be.
Food for thought.
Yeah. So there's that. So how you
Yeah.
doing tonight? How you doing otherwise?
I'm
Just
doing
general-
great.
Yeah.
Today's been a wacky day, man.
It has been.
And I didn't like going to the hospital at all.
Oh yeah, so our son Dylan, he's got strep throat. Our daughter just got over pneumonia. Now he's got strep throat.
You know what he's watching when we got home is The Worst Drivers in Canada. You know that show?
He watches stuff on Netflix all the time.
So we're watching The Worst Drivers in Canada because he was like, Mom, today was ridiculous driving. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was foggy.
Uh-huh.
It was rainy. And then on top of it all, everybody decided to be sick today,
Mm-hmm.
like everyone in the world. So there was no parking. So
Yeah.
that was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, when, you got no parking, a kid's got 102 temp.
Yeah, he was a mess.
So I'm trying to find a parking space, and a dude almost runs into us because
man.
he decides to come out of his parking space,
Well, nobody's paying attention. It's raining today.
and he's coming this way. Like he wanted me to go around him.
Yeah. Okay. And you,
Not good.
Yeah, not gonna
you
happen.
couldn't do that.
So the other day we put a little video up having to do with some meat in the grocery store. Now Anna's having a really hard time with the beef industry, just meat in
Just
general.
meat in general.
Like you say you smell death whenever you're eating meat or whenever
Can't do
you're
it. and I
around the
can't-
meat or whatever.
And I can't eat it.
Well, you'll be happy to know that there's a San Antonio, Texas meat company, a vendor that is actually serving real beef. Although there was a complaint over the beef that was served in this woman's taco. She said she ordered something that looked like teeth, and when she got it, it looks like the beef had teeth inside the meat.
David,
Of
why
her
the hell
thing.
are you doing this to me?
Well, anyway, they contacted the manager of this beef company. It turns out it wasn't teeth at all. It was actually beef lips instead of teeth, which is 100% edible. It's fine. You can do it. It's just not appealing. But look at the picture. It looks like teeth inside the taco there.
Ooh, I don't want to look at the taco. I don't. Just take the taco away now.
Okay, we'll take it away.
Make the bad taco go away.
Anyway, the Laxon company who they had to reach out to, this beef company.
Somebody take the taco away.
All right, I'll take the taco away.
It's a new song. Take the taco away, my friend.
So the beef company, they admit that while cow lips are not the most appealing thing, we try to sort those out of the meat so you're not eating them. It's completely consumable. It's okay. It's not teeth. It's just cow lips. So when you're having your tacos down in Texas,
Oh my God. So anyway, like I was saying.
and they wind up looking a little bit like this.
So anyway, Daphne, what I was saying is this is, oh my God, what is this? It looks like an,
It's the food that bites you back.
what is this? Why? I'm so sorry, Linda. That happens to be an eyelid of a cow, but it's edible,
It is. It's totally edible. Look,
and you can use those eyelashes on yourself. They're long and natural.
it's a little stringy, but it's okay.
Okay, can we just stop? This is ridiculous. No,
Is that bugging you?
you
All right.
give me like itchies.
All right. Are you over it now? Are you good?
No, I'm not. I'm
No?
totally not. I'm
You're
having
still having a hard
nightmares
time?
tonight of cow lips
Okay.
in my food, and
Cow lips in your food.
that's so awful. I mean, isn't that awful? I mean, I don't know. It's just gross.
No, I think it's great. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
It's the meat. Okay, so I've got an honest question for you here.
God, yes, anything.
We've been married for a long time. We've been together since 1997. We got married in 97.
We've been together since '95.
Yeah.
We didn't just get together in '97.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Let's go get married. No, but I mean, we've been through a lot of things together, thick and thin. And so if I ever found myself to where I couldn't work most jobs, would you step up to the plate and take care of me so that,
Well, yeah, of course.
we could take care of things, right?
Sure.
So there's this man. Let me see if I can find the picture of him here. So there's this guy. He has a hard time doing his job. He's 58 years old. He's Vietnamese. And
He's what?
Vietnamese. Thank you.
How would?
And he's been
one more time.
No, he's
One more time.
Vietnamese.
Very good.
She always teases me because I always get that mixed up. It's a speech impediment I've had since I was 5. I can't help it. Anyway,
called his tongue.
his wife helps him bathe, occasionally feeds him with a spoon, That way he won't break his 21-inch long fingernails. He's been growing them for a long time, and he actually has a job. He's an aspiring artist, but he has to sleep in a separate bed so he doesn't break his fingernails. And the other thing is he doesn't always shower because when he bathes often, it makes the fingernails get kind of brittle. There he is actually troweling on some cement there on something with his long 21-inch fingernails. He's been growing them for a long time.
What's he going to do with them?
But they sleep in a separate bed so she doesn't accidentally roll over and crush his fingernails.
Oh, whatever. Take off. What's his name?
I don't have his name. Does it matter?
Dumbass Wong. Forget about it. Where are they from?
Vietnam, you
said.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
What? He's a skilled builder and accomplished painter.
He's a skilled con artist is what he is.
But she has to occasionally feed him with a spoon because his fingernails are too long and unruly to
I would
work
grab him
with.
by his nails and shake the shit out of him. I'd be like, here, feed your damn self.
Why are you so angry? What do you care about this guy's fingernails?
Nails for what? What is he using them for?
I don't know. Maybe it's a religious thing or something.
It's not religious.
They got
He's
weird
an
religions
idiot.
over there.
She's a bigger idiot for washing him up. Whatever. Go take a shower. Why does she hose him down then if his precious nails? Pick up your thing and just hose that crap down. Like a car wash. You want your nails? Fine.
But
I'll
what if he
bathe
wins
you.
a contest? What if he wins
What
like some
contest? What's
Guinness,
he going to win?
Guinness Book of World Records or something? He's probably going for that.
They give you nothing. They give you nothing.
We might write a book. You never know.
How's he going to write a book? Can't even move his damn hands.
He'll dictate it. That's what she said. You're waiting on that joke, weren't you?
I know.
Okay.
Easy jokes.
Yeah, it was an easy joke.
No, I'm tired with him.
Are you done with that
He
story?
goes away now.
He goes away?
He goes away. People like that make me nuts. What are you doing in the world? Nails? Really? No, go away.
What makes you more nuts? People like that or people with like super baggy pants?
I don't know. I still have fantasies about just going up and pulling them down.
Well, here's something that actually happened. This guy was trying to burgle a school or whatever. And
Burgle. I love that word.
And he got tripped up on the fence with his baggy pants. And he wound up being hung up upside down with his own baggy pants because he got hung up on the top of the fence there until the cops came and arrested him while he's like, because the alarms went off. And so he takes off running, tries to hop the fence. And of course, his baggy pants won't allow.
That's so awesome.
Isn't that the best ever?
It is the best. I'm almost crying. It's so good.
Don't you love that? I love
See,
it.
I can't laugh at that because I'm in like just a really good mood when I see that.
You're just like, yes, that's right. Everything that's wrong with the world, that is correct.
That's right. I'm always wanting the stairs, the escalators.
Yeah, to catch
them.
them.
To Providence Place, and these kids are like on their phones and not paying attention, and it's ripped at the bottom, like their baggy jeans are all like just like, bleh.
Right.
And I'm just waiting for one of them
to get sucked under the escalator
and like fall on me,
and then chew them to pieces like a Stephen King movie.
It won't chew them, but it'll knock me out, and I'll be suing.
Oh, I wish you would.
I was like, oh please. Please.
Lucy says karma about the kid with the baggy pants.
It's awesome, isn't it? I love it.
It's great. I always think it's funny when these guys have their pants so baggy they can't even walk. They have to walk with their legs like way apart, to keep them up.
But it seems like so much freaking work. Like, how is that even fun? I don't get it, man. And there was a guy the other day, full grown ass man. Yeah. If you're like under 25, I'm still like, oh man, you still got like baby juice in your head. You're like really, still not thinking because they're not. But this is a full grown ass man, and he's got kids, and he's getting the kid out of the car. Snow coming in. He's gotten the kid.
He's got his pants hanging down.
Kids all wrapped up. They got one of those things where the zipper.
Well, they're taking care of the kids.
Beautiful, right?
Right.
And his pants fall all right to his knees. He's like, pulling them back up. I'm like, oh, look at that. That's a good example.
That's awesome. I love it. All right, you want to play Guess the Crime, guys?
Of course I do.
We love Guess the Crime. Guess the Crime is where I put up a mugshot, and you guys have to guess what the crime was based upon the mugshot, where we kind of profile people. But it's a lot of fun. Normally, the people are pretty normal-looking people. You wouldn't expect too much out of them. Tonight, not so much the case. We're going to play Guess the Crime with this guy right here. Have a look at the screen.
Holy crap. Okay.
Have a look.
The Crow is among us.
No, that's not the Crow.
It looks like
that's
Crow.
That's more like the Joker, I think.
Oh, the Crow and the Joker had a baby.
All right, I'm gonna make it big for you guys, so you guys can watch, and you can look at this and you can comment on our wall.
All right, fine. It's a really bad joke.
Okay. All right, have a look at this guy.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
And comment on our wall. You can also call in on the phone if you want to. I took the phone number off, but I'll put it back up in a minute.
What could he possibly be?
And guess what this guy did to get arrested? Take a guess. This is. Don't make it too hard on yourself. This one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't make it too hard. Okay, got it.
He's from Virginia.
Oh, all right. Tell me. What
okay.
else?
He's from Virginia. I don't want to give up too much here because I want people to try to guess.
Okay, but Virginia, that's
That's all I can really
Be
give you on this
anything.
one.
All right.
And what he did was considered a felony.
Really?
In Virginia. Yeah.
Okay.
So guess what this guy did?
It's considered a felony in Virginia.
Yeah.
It's considered a felony.
What do you suppose this guy did? We're playing Guess the Crime right now. If you're just now tuning in,
It's considered a
we're looking at this guy's mugshot. And Danny Smith in Tasmania says Halloween stunt. You are very close, my friend, but that's there's a little more to it than just that.
So
what do you think this guy did?
A felony.
Lucy says wore a costume in public.
It's a felony.
Okay, I'm gonna let Anna take a guess before I reveal what the offense was.
Okay. Something with someone underage.
Because he looks like that?
No, they went to a party or whatever. She was underage. She didn't. It was and then
Okay.
there was drugs involved.
Right.
Like something seedy like that. It was underage, drugs involved. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, we got a lot more people just jumping online right now. We're guessing what this guy did. It's called Name the Crime, based upon just the mugshot. I know the answer. Anna doesn't know the answer. So you have to guess what this guy did.
Are you kidding me? This is how I have fun.
This is how we have fun. This
yeah.
is the highlight of our night. Okay, so here's what this guy did. He was arrested in Virginia as he was seen dressed as the Joker and carrying a sword. Okay.
Okay.
Cops received a bunch of calls about the guy who was also wearing a cape at the time. So he had a cape.
So what's the felony? The cape or the sword?
Well, he was charged with wearing a mask in public, which is a felony in Virginia.
See, I knew it had to be something bizarro, but
So Lucy was right, because you can't wear a mask in public. You could result up to a year of jail time. I had no idea that you couldn't wear a mask going around in public. I didn't know that. I mean, in Virginia, I know you can't have a radar detector in Virginia, but I didn't know the whole thing about wearing a mask in public. And technically, is it really a mask? I mean, if I'm his lawyer, I'm arguing the fact that that's not so much a mask as it's
it is makeup.
It's face paint.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
you are hiding his identity, I guess, but.
It is hiding your identity in a way that.
Justin came in with wearing a mask in public at the last bell there, so.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
see, here's the thing: is I mean, he wears it in such a way that it's a character and anybody can look like that.
I suppose so, but if you're his legal defense, I mean,
Oh, yeah, of course you're gonna
it
go
didn't
for
say
that.
that he threatened anybody with a sword. He was just walking around looking ominous, and being
He's
creepy.
also got the contacts in, which makes you look totally
Now,
creepy.
could you get away with wearing? Now, Justin doesn't live in Virginia. He's down in either North or South Carolina, and I always forget. I apologize, but can't you wear the contacts? You could surely get away with just wearing the contacts.
I don't know.
I
Of
love
course.
those things. I want to
wouldn't
get
think-
some and just freak people out.
I do too.
Yeah, we should go get some at the costume store, and just go around.
I like the ones that have like absolutely no pupil at all.
Justin says Virginia's the armpit of the U.S. Well, what does that make Florida
No,
then?
No. Have you been to Delaware? Whisk me away to Delaware.
Delaware's like the crepey neck of America, like the old lady crepey neck. It's just like you have to have it, but you don't really want to see it.
I'm always
That's what
hoping that
Delaware
it's in
is.
the back pocket. Like someone's like, I am going to do this to you. And we're like, no, take Delaware.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like something we
like,
just cut off there at the
Yeah.
at the peninsula and just shove it off
we
into
could
sea.
bomb that shit off.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of stuck to
It's like
Virginia
a wart.
and
I mean,
Maryland.
you could just like
and-
bomb it all.
yeah.
I've seen it in the movies.
Well, there is that.
I'm sure we
yeah.
could do it.
Oh, Danny says some of the cheap ones can damage your eyes. Those cheap contact lenses.
Oh, yeah. What do
Have you
think
had
about
this
that?
happen to you, Danny? Have you experimented with the cheapy ones?
Well, no, but I can imagine somebody buying something. Well, if your eyes are not breathing correctly.
Imagine going around looking like Danny with those eyes in.
Looking like Danny. What? Oh, he's just being silly.
Just with his wacky Tasmanian accent, that'd be great.
Oh,
I mean,
I'd love
here
to
in
have
America, no, I love the accent. I'm just saying over here, it'd be kind of cool to go around with like this foreign accent, and you got like these, vampire eyes.
I got issues.
I would love it.
I was using some spray in the bathroom, and I can't stop scratching my hand.
Why?
I don't
What,
know.
did
I
you
think I'm
spray
allergic
something?
to it.
Yeah, did you use the meat spray again? So Danny says he knows of some people who it's messed up their eyes, the fake contact
Good
lenses.
to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I had no idea about that.
Well, it is your eyes. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Probably should get the professional ones.
Excuse me.
Ooh, I could probably get some. Like instead of glasses.
Yeah, right? You can totally do that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, so it is March Madness. We're like in the heat of March Madness. So, we're down to like the
That's why
Final
I'm
Four.
wearing a Patriots shirt.
Yes, of course. We're not
Because
really big basketball
This
fans.
is all I care about.
But on a play of words, March Madness, Polk County, Florida, they started March Sadness. And I'm not making this up. The sheriff there is very excited about this. What they did is they used like Backpage.com, and they set up this prostitution sting. And they literally made a scoreboard of all the Johns and all the prostitutes that they caught with Operation March Sadness.
Oh no, you did not go there.
Yeah, if you look in the upper middle there, you can see the sheriff is 104 and the perps 0. The scoreboard, little scoreboard up there in the corner, up there in the middle of the thing too.
Your sister loves those magazines that have like all the
I know
criminals in them. She loves it. She giggles and giggles. She's like, oh, look at this guy. He broken it. She like looks at all
Seriously,
the crimes.
I don't know if they sell them in different parts of the country, but like in Oklahoma, they sell them in like all the 7-Elevens and convenience
Never
stores.
saw him here. I
It's
swear.
like your Auto Trader magazine, but it's a magazine full of everyone who's been arrested for the month, which is in Oklahoma. It's a fat magazine. Like everyone gets arrested at some point. So she goes through there and tries to find her friends in the magazine of people who've been arrested. It looks like these pages that I'm putting up right here on the screen.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
crazy.
sad. And then and some of the pages tell you, if you've seen this person, they were known for this, that. And I'm like, I don't want to know that. I don't want to go into like, a freaking Denny's and be like, oh yeah, so anyway, eating my rubbery eggs, I look over and there's this guy and I just saw him, like, in the movies where you're like looking,
Right.
Right.
I had a video I was going to post today, but I decided not to. It was a big old brawl at an IHOP. Everybody getting in a fight and throwing plates at each other and stuff.
Was it Free Pancake Day?
No, I think they all showed up thinking it was Free Pancake Day.
Because sometimes that gets people.
Yeah.
They go a little
Yeah.
berserko. It's all you can eat pancakes,
Yeah, Lucy, I'm not joking. It's like a Jailhouse Yearbook. It's like a monthly issue. You can buy it for $1 or $2.
No, he's not kidding.
And,
Trust me on this.
and all the mug shots are in there. It's
the
crazy.
first one I saw, like I said, my sister-in-law Christina, she's sitting there and she's eating and she's like,
And the people are ridiculous.
And I'm
They
like,
look
"What are
like
you
some of the people
doing?"
I put up on our, Guess the Crime
she's
thing.
like, Anna, I love this. I love this crap. I'm like, I look at it and it tells you everything and where it happened and it's good to look out. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff. So what's going on, guys? Anything exciting in your various parts of the world watching us on Facebook tonight? If you want to share, you can hit us up on the phone or you can comment on the wall or whatever. We're just kind of chilling right now.
Yeah.
I pretty much ran out of stuff to talk about as far as all the material, the official material of the show. I have some other stuff, but I'm kind of holding it back. Wednesday night on the show, we're going to have a reggae band from England on the show. I'm excited about this.
They sound so awesome. When Davin told me, oh, we're going to have this reggae band on, I was like, oh.
Yeah, they're called the Underclass.
All right.
They're called the Underclass. If you want to look them up on YouTube, check them out. It reminds me a lot of UB40. And so
Really cool.
I'm really excited to having the Underclass. They're going to be on. I think it's Wednesday night we're going to have them on.
And I've heard so much UB40 and I really adore them.
Yeah.
But it's nice to hear a different
A different
twist.
sound to it. Yeah. It's really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, by the way, if you have people down there in Tasmania or Australia, unsigned artists, and they're looking for exposure, send them our way. We'll put them on the show.
And if you have a wombat that's just hanging out and you can ship them to me and I can take care of them and maybe
wombat.
get them away from those other
he
diseases.
told you those things are hard to handle.
No, he told me that some of them are diseased and I can take care of them.
They can't send them over here. Remember who was it? Johnny Depp got in trouble for bringing animals that way. They don't send them this way either.
There was 2 dogs and he should have paid attention and it was Australia. No,
Yeah,
New
if you have a
Zealand.
new
New
artist,
Zealand.
if the artist
It
is
was New
any
Zealand.
good, then send the artist our way. Only if they're good. Okay?
They're all good.
No, some of them are quite terrible.
No, they're not.
Some are.
Didgeridoo. That's what I'd love to have.
You got any didgeridoo guys down there?
Any like the indigenous didgeridoo dudes? Oh
She
my
loves
gosh,
that
those
stuff.
things are, wow. I love those things.
Didgeridoo dubstep. That would be
Oh,
so
there you
kick-ass.
go.
I'd be down with that.
There you go.
Didgeridoo dubstep. We'll call it that. I'm gonna start creating didgeridoo dubstep.
Right on.
That'd be
yeah.
cool. Okay, he says they're awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And if we do, what we're gonna do is I'm working out.
ADHD kangaroos.
I'm working out how to do Skype on the show, so we can bring you in on Skype on our screen over here while we're doing our show. That way, you could be interviewed and you could be on video if you choose to. And whether you wear pants, it's up to you. But you're welcome to be on.
And if
it
your
anyway.
kids happen to come in the back and start, well, your kids are older, but
Right,
if they
right.
happen to come in the back and stuff, you don't have to worry about your wife, coming and scrambling them and whatnot.
Oh, like the CN or the BBC interview.
Yeah, the BBC.
Yeah. That'll be cool. That'll be awesome.
I can't wait. This is going to be fun. Oh, and by the way, he didn't know this, but I'm working behind the scenes, with Instagram and stuff, because I'm trying to get us to have more, not just Danny and not just, all these people that we're meeting, but all over the world. I want to have a whole plethora of people that we can call upon and maybe bring the people that they know and their music.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be really, really cool.
I love it, the whole, international thing.
Also coming up, there's the April Fool's comedy show in Providence at the Providence Center and Technical Academy. We're going to be giving away some of those tickets this week on the show as well.
Awesome.
So if you live in the Rhode Island, Massachusetts, even Connecticut area, you want to go to Providence for some comedy on April Fools, we're going to be giving away some of those tickets, and we'll get you on the guest list as well. So just for being a part of things on the show. So,
Awesome.
So look forward to this week. We're going to have all kinds of fun lined up for you. I'm going to take these perps off the wall here. I don't know why they're still hanging out up there. I mean, they're like just totally.
You couldn't find a better picture.
I
We're
forget.
just gonna leave the criminals up for
I know.
a while.
I just get to talking about stuff and I forget about things. But yeah, we're doing all kinds of fun stuff on the show. And, thanks to you guys for watching and sharing it with your friends and commenting. It's getting bigger and bigger. We're getting artists coming literally from all over the world and, descending right here in our little racist corner of the universe, Boston.
Enough with that.
According to Michael Che on SNL. We talked about that earlier in the show in case you just tuned in.
Your Portuguese wife doesn't like your attitude.
I didn't say I was racist.
Just go around calling everybody like what they are. Hey, bearded guy with a little bit of gray on the bottom.
That would be so funny.
And the Satanistic shirt there
This
from
is
Salem,
my-
Massachusetts.
It's my Salem shirt. Can you see that?
The most
Salem.
non-racist city in America.
That's right. They let you do anything there.
Anything.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really cool. Yeah.
All right, so there you go.
All right, so that's going to do it for us tonight. We will catch you tomorrow night as close to 7 p.m. as we can make it. We've been having dinner run a little bit late, so
Right.
Maybe 7:30 tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Right?
And tonight I'm just paying homage because I was looking at the rings in my jewelry box, and then I thought, oh look, rings.
All the rings. Yes.
And I thought rings, Lord of
course.
the Rings, and I thought, oh, Tom Brady's the Lord of the Rings, and I thought, let me wear my Patriots shirt, and then I thought, okay, so that's where that came in.
Okay.
Can't wait. You know what? August is almost here.
You know what you missed? I was over at our friend Tony's house the other day.
What I miss?
He had a friend of his over there.
Yeah.
I forget the guy's name, but from profile, like if you're looking at him like this,
I know what a profile is. Thank you.
I mean, sort of a backward,
backwards, like from the back of the head.
back view profile. Like,
And if I squinted,
he looked just like Tom Brady.
if I looked at him from the back of the head and I
No,
squinted.
not the back of the head, the profile, like just
profile.
off skew, like this.
Just off skew.
Just like,
What's his name?
I forget his name.
You forget his name?
I forget his name. I
His
met
name,
him.
let's just call him Rick.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, sure. You can call
So
it.
I'm going to hang out with Rick and go, hey, Rick, can you just look at that tree over there?
Right.
No,
I'm
more
just
to the
saying
left.
it freaked me out because he was looking the other way and I was like, oh, dude looks just like Tom Brady. Oh my God. It's crazy.
Well, you know what? In the dark, when
Shut up. I know
when I'm walking across my room, I look just like Giselle.
Mm-hmm.
Just like her.
Right. All right, guys. We're going to go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Thank you. We'll see you.